This is a composter. This is a hopper. You put seeds in the hopper and it goes into the composter. And what you get is bone meal. And if you take that bone meal and apply it to, say, a single moss block embedded into a floor of stone, you get even more moss. And then you build a stone generator and some pistons to replace the moss. Couple that with a water system that will siphon all that mossy goodness into a couple of hoppers and then a couple of composters. And then you build a little system that will feed the bone meal generated from those composters back into the machine itself. And then you just let the thing run for a little while, and before you know it, you have infinite bone meal. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my first world. Look at me. Look at this. I followed a tutorial. That's right, my very own bone meal farm. Look at how much it's done already. It takes a while for it to get going, but now that it's going, it's been running for hours now. I just left it running while I decorated. And that's what I know how to do when it comes to these projects is, I can decorate, but I don't know the technical bits. But I'll kind of learn by doing it, I guess. As usual, when it comes to these underground designs, I am not doing the walls because, of course, I imagine this turning into an ever-expanding complex, an endless complex of tunnels and bridges and ladders and stairs and elevators. Yeah, I don't need to do the walls because I don't expect the walls to exist at some point. That, and, I have to, remind myself that I'm underground. I do not despise stone. Stone is fine. Stone is good. No need to overthink it. I forgot to place the glass here. I should probably fix that. Oh, I placed the pillar a little too close. Whoops. How did I manage that? All the others. Oh, no, I did the same thing over here. And here. Oh, no, it's all the same. It's all... Oh, never mind. Of course, the other cool thing that I can do with this farm, I managed to build it all in one chunk, which I meant to do that. And then I forgot about the chunk thing, and then I built it within a chunk anyways. So, yeah, right up against the chunk boundary this thing lies. And, I got pretty lucky there. So now what I can do, if I want to, is I can stack this machine. I can build them on top of each other vertically. And now I have even more bone meal activity. But I think the one farm should suffice for now. Alright. Well, the past couple of episodes have been kind of all over the place. The last one especially, I fought off a raid, and that was the entire episode. Today is going to be a lot more chill. And no big projects today. What you saw with the bone meal farm there, that was my big project of the day. Very important to get that done, too. I'll just let that machine run underground while I work on the surface here. We're going to be sprucing up spawn a little bit today, because I've been thinking a lot. This is my original spawn compound. That's my very first house. This is a little shack that my cousin built. He logged in my very first my very first Minecraft session via LAN party, so... Yeah, that's his house, and it hasn't changed. It's missing a block, though. I should fix that in case he decides to visit, in case he ever visits. But yeah, this is my compound. It hasn't changed in a long, long time, and I think that at some point I would like to update it a little bit, but it's tricky because it's stayed like this for so long that I've become a little bit attached to it. Oh, by the way, yeah, I turned stellar view back on. I don't know what that's supposed to be. There's the sun. The moon is somewhere. Yeah, sometimes the moon appears in the sky too with this mod, but I think that's supposed to be a supernova or something. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, that's what that is, if you're wondering. Anyways, so yeah, I want to do things in this area, just make it look a little better. We got a random pumpkin here. I used to have these all over the world, and then I started slowly cleaning them up. Oh yeah, every winter I also placed snow everywhere as well, and that got old really quickly because winter would be over, and then I'd clean it all up, and I'd just rather work on other things. So I figured today I'm not going to do anything with the fences or with the interior of the compound, but just focus on the area around it, because once the area around spawn has been established, then I'll have a better idea of what to do with the compound itself. Allow me to think out loud, as if I haven't been doing that already. So, looking at the map here, we've got our road network here. We've got this road here that takes you all the way to Log Lake. There's Log Lake Cabin. That's a staircase right there, and I want to build a straight shot across this river, and right about here or so, or maybe where that pathway is. Yeah, that will be the bridge, and that will be the corridor right there. Little offshoot to the staircase to the cabin, and yeah, and that will probably be the end of the road right there. There's really nowhere else for it to go, unless I were to build something over here, which that's a really nice little forest. Let's take a look. Oh, wings. There, I can fly. Alright, so here's Dude's HQ, here's the Dusk Runner, the area I keep it in. And, oh, there aren't as many trees over here. There's actually a nice little clearing over here. Okay. There's a polar bear. And then we've got ice, and then we've got woods, spruce. More trees over here, though. Just kind of taking a look over here. Standard, pre-caves and cliffs. Actually, this was before that ocean update 1.13. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell what's pre and post oceans, because that's when they introduced the kelp. So a lot of this ocean is actually just barren. I like these woods. Maybe I could turn it into a state park or something. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, here's the staircase. We build our pathway. I've actually already got it marked out with torches. I'm gonna have to make some changes to the landscape a little bit, because this is the level that I'll be building my pathway on. Clear this out. Clear this level out, I mean. And then build that up a little bit, because there's really nothing else that I want to do over here, right? No, I have nothing in mind. So it's okay. I can do what I want. I've got excess dirt. Another bridge. There we go. Straight shot. The new pathway that will kind of, and this will be the old legacy route. Okay, 2 bridges are going to be built. Here's the first one. Just finished the underbelly of what it's going to be. They're going to be covered bridges, but I thought I would start off with the supporting structure. At first I just did stone slabs underneath, but I wasn't quite happy enough with those. So I decided to use the stone brick walls. Now, if there was like pure stone walls, I would have done that, but stone brick walls, that's about as close as it's gonna get without using deep slate. And I've been using a lot of deep slate, gotta experiment every now and then, gotta broaden my horizons. I've moved from deep slate to stone. So yeah, covered bridge. At first I thought I'm going to build out of spruce because I like spruce, but I tend to associate red with colored bridges, but I thought, well, we don't really have red wood. Or do we? I thought, wait a minute. Let's go into creative here and just take a quick look. And, ooh, what have we got here? Mangrove. We've also got crimson, but I like mangrove. You know, it's either that or go with acacia. But I think mangrove is the way to go. Now, yeah, mangrove maybe ideally I'd like to go for maybe a little bit of a brighter red, but mangrove will do. So, yeah, I need, that's what I need to find now. So I've been browsing the map, and look at this. We have a mangrove biome right over here, just southeast of the desert. That's where we're gonna go. I just had a thought. Out there, that's where frogs spawn. If I get some frogs, I'll be able to obtain frog lights. Come up with some alternate lighting options for Dudes HQ and other projects going forward. This is a worthwhile adventure. That's some fascinating terrain. How on earth does that work? The biome blending, you know, desert and mangrove trees. Is that a village tucked in there? Oh, that's kind of cool. Composter? Oh, that is interesting. I'm not gonna touch that. That's just cool. Most useless structure in the game. Oh, there's a clearing over there. We'll land here. That's also cool. Okay, how are we doing on fuel? 2 coal left in each engine. Alright. Well, I might just let that run. That's okay. I can always get more coal. Okay, so I have the timber plugin installed. We'll see if that works on mangrove. If it works on mangrove, it doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta, wait a minute. Mangrove roots. Oh, these are just the roots. Where's the actual craftable trunks? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Okay, total nerd moment. But, you know, in Star Wars, the Dagobah planet, the planet Yoda lives on, I remember reading in a lore book somewhere, and Mom, you may, if you're watching, plug your ears, the trees on Dagobah move, and the different trunks are like legs, so they move like spiders. And then after a while, they stand still and they kind of become more like trees. You may unplug your ears now, Mom. I know this looks bad. I know this looks really bad. I can't help but think about Saruman and Isengard. But listen, hear me out. Look. I don't think perhaps Isengard, perhaps Saruman's fatal mistake was that he should have moved Isengard across an ocean or something so that the Ents couldn't get to him. Yeah. Should have done that. Frog jump scare. I found a frog. Here we go. We're gonna put you in the boat and he's dead. Frog jump scare! And it's not as effective the second time. Anyways. There we go. And now what we'll do is I'll make a clearing. So I'll get you back to the truck. Yeah, here we go. Well, that's gonna have to be another project that I do now, is building a place in the nether where I've got a couple of these frogs going. Ideally, I get one of each kind of frog, probably more, because I've worked with these before on those who came after, and they do tend to perish if you're not careful. I didn't do any of the perishing; other people did that, but the point stands. It can happen, so you gotta be prepared. Ah, nuts! Gotta problem, because okay. Oh, I didn't bring water bucket with me. Yeah, 'cause Oh, yeah. So if I gotta find a way to get the frog in here. How do you attract frogs? Can you use anything to attract frogs? Magma cream comes to mind because they like to eat magma. It's such a random thing. You gotta take these things, put them in the nether, have them eat magma cubes, and that's how they get frog lights. It's one of the strangest features in Minecraft that they've added, in my opinion. Alright, I'll just keep the boat here for now, and then I'll be back for more. There are two other kinds of frogs, so, and I've only seen the two of the white ones. There's green ones, and then there's like orange ones or brown. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what you do to see the different kinds. Maybe it's just random or what. But I want to keep it. I want to collect them all. You know, like Pokemon. That's what you do. Gotta collect all of them is the famous catchphrase. Gotta get them. Goober sighting. Meet my mighty bow. I will kill all of you. Okay, that's dark. I'm not there, but yeah, check it out. Look, up there's more of these. More of them. Damn. 2 shots and gone. I love my bow. Look at this. Power 5, Flame, Unbreaking 3, Mending Punch 2. Craig's Flame. And now I have Bad Omen for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not allowed to go home for an hour and 40 minutes in real time, or the last episode is going to happen again. And I can't afford to allow that to happen, because that'll be repetitive content, and that's proving that I'm washed. I'm stupid. I found a frog. I'm stupid. No. No, we're not doing that. We're just... we're not gonna do that. I can't believe I forgot about that. Here's another frog. We got another frog. You can go free, actually. How do I get the other colored frogs? I want to know that, because I want to collect all of them. And maybe I get a special cereal box prize. But I guess while we're over here... Oh, fire charge. Mending golden pickaxe. Perfect. But we have 3 frogs. The sun is setting. And so, now, I suppose, gotta figure out a way to get these frogs inside. Oh, I'm pretty much finished. We got, look at all the mangrove logs. And we've got all these roots as well, so I shouldn't have to come back here for a little while. That awkward moment when you haven't been recording, but you thought you were. Yes, we are on our way home. The frogs are fine. One of them may have, jumped up and glitched outside, but that's okay. That's fixable. Wait, let's just turn off cruise control, make sure. Oh, yes, our boat friend is also in there as well. We have 3 frogs, and, we have 3 frogs. That's really all I have to report for now. I love all the oddities of terrain generation that I notice as I fly around my world. Look at this island here. Just a random spruce island in the middle of the ice. And yeah, we've got more taiga in the distance, but that's pretty cool. Whenever I see this stuff, I think I want to do something with that. But what could I possibly do with that? I have no idea, but I want it to be cool. But realistically, I'd probably just build yet another house on it, knowing myself. A slightly more eventful adventure than I wanted, but a productive one nonetheless. Let's land. Here we are. How are we doing on fuel? Okay, we're doing good. We are doing good. Okay, well, let's take care of that first. Oh, if I can even... Yeah, well, if I can, I'll just break this. That's fine. That's fine. And then, I can get up around here. I can get up around here. I have ladders. I have ladders everywhere. We'll put a boat on a boat. Boat on an airboat. Well, I call it a truck, but it's technically a airship. If I can get you into the boat. Come on. Yes. Excuse me. Woohoo! Whoa, look at this. I can zoom. I can zoom around. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, join the horses. Oh, that was a neat little trick thing there. A little boat parkour. That's cool. Okay, well that's what I forgot they can do that. The frogs, when they go in the boats, they become one with the boat, becomes a part of them. And I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, yeah, you can go outside too. Go ahead and explore. Nope, just kidding. You get to be in another boat too. There we go. Join your buddy. You get to park next to your buddy right there. Perfect. There we go. And then one more. One more. Can I just drop you through here? Yeah, that works. Perfect. Perfect. And I have a boat just for you if you're willing to come out, or maybe you're just content down. Nope, you're willing to come out. Get in the boat. Join your friends. There, we now have a frog convention. Very good. That will be a project for another day. All right, pause for a moment here. So I'm in the early stages of determining what my covered bridge is going to look like exactly. And I'm experimenting with spruce trapdoors with the mangrove. And this isn't going to work. Not going to work. If I want to go spruce, I go spruce. If I want to go mangrove, I go mangrove. The reason why I like the spruce is because I like the trapdoors. If I were to build an all spruce trapdoor or mostly spruce trapdoor covered bridge, I can do that. Or I can go mangrove. But I can't do both. Sun's starting to set again, of course, as I hit record. But I'll tell you what, from a distance, I like the mangrove. Road design, yes, the sandstone represents gutters on a roadway. Yeah, I've been changing stuff around, and I'll get to what I'm thinking all over here, but just work on the covered bridge for now. Well, I think that this is about as good as this project is going to get for now. I can comfortably ride my horses through the covered bridges, and so logistically, everything is in place. I widened the supports to make them look like they'll actually hold the bridge up. They're a bit too skinny before, and they look much better now. I'm pretty happy with the way things look. And yeah, these bridges they're not the most detailed things in the world. You know, like Minecraft YouTube is pretty crazy what's shown off what's possible and what can be done, especially when it comes to like shading and palettes and colors and gradients. That's the word I was looking for. But I'm pretty happy with what I've got here, and I'm sure I'll make changes as time goes on. I mean, from a distance especially, I think they look pretty good, especially at night too. I don't have many rockets left. I need to build a creeper farm, I know. Find a way to get gunpowder on an industrial scale. But check it out. The latest addition to my first world is looking pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. And I've extended the pathway all the way here. There will probably be an extension at some point in the future, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, taking a look from a distance, How does it look from inside my house? That looks cool. Yeah, going with the mangrove red was definitely the right call. How about this angle? How do things look? I gotta detail this area as well. There's a lot of detailing to do. Well, I get these swampy trees out of the way, and that comically oversized mushroom. And yeah, we'll have something pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have made. And it's going to look even better as time goes on. Even if I don't change anything. Like I said, covered bridges, they're pretty simple in nature. They're really just utilitarian more than anything else. Just very simple in design. I like it. I'd like to try a spruce covered bridge at some point. I think that's about time I wrap up this episode. I've cleared out a lot of the trees in this area, so I know the place looks very liminal right now, but I've got some ideas, and before you know it, this place will look much better, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what I'm capable of doing. Oh yeah, I changed the difficulty. We'll set it back to hard, but I set it to peaceful because raids are annoying and I just didn't want to deal with them. Yeah, I know. Such a gross, disgusting heathen cheater. Let's look at my my brand shiny new bone meal farm. I added another double chest underneath, and yeah, looks really good. I'm happy that I built this. We're going to be doing things with the bone meal. I didn't just build a bone meal farm for the heck of it. We're going to need what the bone meal is going to provide for us. I'm very happy with it. Please tell me what you think about these covered bridges, and if you have any ideas on how to make them look better, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Keep in mind that I play on 1.20.1, so I don't have access to any of the more recent additions to Minecraft. I'm sure I'll update at some point, but that time has not come yet. But that's going to be all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.